Alright, first significant find tonight is a quarter. 1982. Alright, I got another quarter. I wasn't expecting this. I was kind of thinking the sound was a penny. It was mostly in the 70s. Every once in a while it would jump up to a higher number. Anyway, I'm glad to get a quarter. That one's a 1985. Okay, you guys see that one? That's another quarter down in the hole. And so I just recognized there's something more in the plug. Let's see what it is. Oh, right there. Let's see. Soil so dry. A bit sandier over on this side of the school. There it is. And it's another quarter. Hey, so 2 quarters in that hole. That one says 1976. And this one says 1981. A bit older. Alright, let's keep them coming. Alright guys, you would have been proud of me for this little hole. I just had to dig a little slit here and I found a watch. Can't tell what kind it is, but obviously water got inside. Didn't completely destroy it though. Stainless steel back. This is a piece of a plow. Check that out. That would have been the blade here. And of course, some way to attach it to the down arms. Would come up this way. And yeah. That's pretty neat. Very heavy. That thing sure rang up. It rang up like 2 feet away. And I'm like, wow, that's a big signal. And then I stuck my shovel in and I hit it. And I'm like, well, it's big. So got it out of the ground. This used to be a farmer's field. I wonder how old this plow is. It's definitely older than the school. So it's more than 53 years. Anyway, well, that's kind of cool. Well, I'm on to the big old farming relics, aren't I? Take a look at this beast. This is a drive shaft U-joint or something like that. PTO maybe? Well, no. I'm thinking from the drive shaft. That would turn the front tires. Maybe one of the front tire axle kind of thingies. Well, check out how deep that is. That's a nickel. I was sitting right there, which is pretty deep. I don't know, my hand. Well, it's my full length of my hand, just probably about 8 inches or so. And it was a nickel. My Simplex barely caught it. On part 2, there was a little noise, and I could repeat the noise, so I thought, well, I'm going to move it over to Park 1, which is deeper. And Park 1 got it. It was ringing up in the 70s. And pretty strong signal with Park 1. So, anyway, that was neat. Well, sun's getting behind the school. It's all shadows over here now. I think the mosquitoes will be chasing me pretty soon. Well, finally got one. Here's a loony. And it was scanning 90, 91, sort of. It was hard to catch this one. I think it was on its end, maybe. And so I dug just back here, a little farther back, and there was a gum wrapper. And I thought, well, that might have been it. So I covered it back over, swung again, and got it. And here it is. A nice loony. Such a messy looking loony, though. All kinds of colors in that. I think it says 1989. I'm not sure. Anyway, very good. Alright guys, so this was pretty close to the surface. And take a look at this piece of, well, trash. I thought it was a trashy signal, but it had a 4 in it, and it was jumping up and down into the 50s and 70s and so on. Yeah, anyway, take a look at it. That's a quarter. Look at the rust on that baby. Crazy, eh? Almost all the way through. And I don't know if it's more rusty, probably because there's a lot more salt gets thrown on the tarmac. See, I'm just right at the corner. So anyway, probably got pushed over here with a pile of snow and some salt. And it is rusty. Cool. Alright, well, that might be it. I'm near the tarmac. Gonna grab my big pieces of iron and head home. Alright guys, take a look. This tree's dying. This is an ash tree. You can see it. And you can actually see it being attacked. Look at all these bugs. Those are the emerald ash borer. See that? That's an adult right there. There are all kinds of them breeding around here. There's 2 of them right there. There's another one. And they're flying all around. And very detrimental to this ash tree, the ash trees forest in Canada, because there's no predators. I've never really seen these guys before, but I've seen the effects. Crazy, eh? Well, this one will be dead pretty soon. Well guys, I just dug up a spoon. He was about 5 inches deep. And I had dug one just a few minutes ago. Right over there in the sandbox. I don't know if you can see it. And I might just throw that one in there too. Hopefully some kids can find it and start digging. Anyway, I'm at my favorite place again. Beautiful sunny day. I think we're gonna have some luck. We got some idea over there. There's a big yellow line. And I know I've seen that before. I think that could be an old lane. So I'm gonna head over to that bump. Right where that yellow patch is. On the edge of the meadow area. Yeah. What do you think? Good idea? Well, I'm hunting in Park 2 mode again. And got a real nice solid 3-4 signal. And got a modern quarter. There it is, 2011. It wasn't very deep, that's why I didn't make a very big plug. Just kind of cut the grass and pulled it out of the roots. Anyway, yeah, hopefully I can find a few more of those before I get out to find the older stuff. We'll see what happens. Alright, well, I just got a pretty deep quarter there. That was about 4 inches deep, 1995. And the numbers were kind of funny. These older ones usually ring up really nice. And this one was a jumpy number. If I remember right, had some for 75, flipped it over, and it went 69, 86, and very confusing. But I'm glad to get a quarter. Alright, well, there's fewer kids come out this far. The coins are going to be rare from the kids, but I'm hoping to get some old relics and stuff out this far. Just from the lay of the land, it looks kind of like an interesting spot over there. Alright. One more thing. Thought I could smell strawberries. And yeah, there they are, the wild strawberries out in the middle of this old field. Ready for picking. Alright, ready to take a bite? Yum. Delicious. Alright guys, look at all those pennies. It's crazy. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. And all different holes in this area right here. It's like they're all lined up. I don't know if somebody was planning them on purpose, I wonder. Or if it's just a kid rolling around and emptying his pockets as he was rolling. But the strangest thing is this one. They're all regular pennies from the 90s to the 70s. This one says New Penny, and it's got Queen Elizabeth on it, so it's not that old, but that's a new one for me. I don't know if that's a British penny or what, but it's different. Probably British. There's no name on it, no country name. Well guys, I'm still on this penny spill. Almost every single one of them I've got has come out in a little coin ball. It's just like this. A little bit of roots and wet dirt around. Very green, coppery coin. Alright, well, I must have over 20 by now. The funny thing is, like, every one of them seem to be in their own hole. A couple of them, there's 2 or 3 in a hole. Alright, well, hopefully I find something else. I don't know if you see all that trampled grass where I've been digging. It's probably the largest penny spill I've ever dug, but the weird part is it's not all in the same hole. It's just spread out all over the place. 6-foot diameter circle, maybe a bit bigger than that. Anyway, finally I got something better. A nickel! Yay! It was ringing up a bit different, so I was like, maybe it is something different. Finally. Alright, well, I'm going to have to show you how many pennies I got. Alright guys, here's my Nocta macro bag. It's almost worn off. Oh well. Alright, let's see how many pennies I've got. This is crazy. A couple of quarters in here from before. There they are. Pull them out. Here they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and a nickel. That's pretty crazy, eh? 39 pennies, one hole, or one area, one spill. My biggest one was 30, but they were all together almost in the same spot, and a little bit of spread, but not nearly as much as this. I can imagine some kid had a whole pocket full of pennies and was just rolling around on the ground out here, and lost a whole bunch of them. Oh, it was fun. Alright guys, so right in the middle of this road-ish thing, and I did find something old. There's a square nail. I thought at first it was too modern, but it's got square lines on it. So, yeah, that's definitely a square nail. It's something old. I wonder if this was an old farm lane. I had to dig this one up old school. It was in the plug, and couldn't figure out where my pinpointer wouldn't get it. Well, take a look at how small it is. A little jewel sequin that came off some kid's outfit, I suppose. It's little tabs that go on the back. Plug into something. Yeah, anyway, this was ringing up in a pretty good tone, but then my pinpointer wouldn't even come close to picking it up. So I had to do one of those where you split the plug in half, and then in a quarter, and then in an eighth, and so on. Well, I'm still in that road bed, and there we go. We got another square nail. This one's more of those traditional manufactured type, or whatever you want to call that. They press these out. Yep, anyway, that's pretty cool. Alright, just dug something a little bit different. It's a medallion, double-sided. It's clear on this side too, but this was facing up. So it's really kind of dirty. I don't know what that is. Can't figure it out. I thought it was a monkey at once, but I could be wrong. Looks like it fell off the keychain. There's a little loop holder there. That was ringing up 80, 81. Alright, I just found the rest of it. There it is. The little swivel and carabiner that went onto a backpack or something. Very good. That was ringing up very choppy, but when I opened the plug up, it turned out to be a 4. Just like a quarter. This was a weird hole. I had well, obviously 3 things in the hole. It was really hard to pinpoint where it was. Had a wheel weight. That's a 5-ounce weight for balancing your tires, a wire, and this is a pretty neat penny. Today's a penny sort of day. This says 1950 something. My guess was 1959 or 1953. Well, we'll have to see. And that's a young Liz penny. Yeah, the oldest one today.